Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hacking Self-Storage. Today, we are talking about industry reports, and the rest of this week, and maybe even next week, depends on how many I go through, we're going to pull out some snippets of the industry report and see what our feelings are about them and highlight them. And I've got two to highlight today. There's one very, very important one that I think it's the results are, yes, correct, but I think they're distorted somewhat, so I think we need to explain them because I've spoken to many, many operators and was like, wow, I didn't know these were results. And I was like, they're not quite the results. And then we're talking about customer satisfaction, which I think you'll all agree is crucial to any business success. Your reviews are your reputation. Your customers' thoughts and feelings about you as a company are your reputation. It is, I was going to say the heartbeat of your business. Heartblood? What the hell's heartblood? I should pretend I never said that, all right? That I think it's your heartbeat of your business. It sent me all weird now. And yeah, I think it's so important. Anyway, we'll get on to that. Just move on. Move on quick. So, industry report. This is what the industry report comes out with. There's two big things here. 84% of self-storage sites are indoor sites. That means obviously 16% of self-storage sites are outdoor. However, I put a big caveat here. I don't want people to think, oh, that means there's loads more outdoor than indoor. Indoor than outdoor, because that's not true. The caveat is that this figure here is the percentage of the people who filled out the form. I believe it was 53 companies who filled out the form. I always said that we was going to be one of them. And then every single year, we just haven't got the manpower to do it, unfortunately. Hopefully next year we will be a part of it because we are restructuring, we are bringing different people into different roles, and hopefully because I do think it's a sense of responsibility to do it because I'm getting a benefit from all the other hard work so that other companies put in. I do feel a little bit guilty that we never did it, and so these figures that come out are just from the people who responded to the report and filled out the information. And so, yes, the figures are correct, but it is only of the people who filled out the form. So it's not as industry as a whole. I spoke to Rennie yesterday to make sure I was correct. And I spoke to Philip as well, who is the guy who basically did the report. And he said that it was correct the way I was thinking, because I didn't want to misrepresent you guys. And also, it's not, I want to get across as well, it's not me having a dig at the report at all, because the report is absolutely amazing. I bloody love it. It's self-storage porn. But what it is, I just want to make sure that everybody else understood it as well, because they're not, the report isn't misrepresenting themselves at all. But the people I spoke to yesterday just believed that, oh, wow, I can't believe there's only 16% of self-storage sites are outdoors. Yeah, that is true of the people who filled out the report information, but overall, that isn't true. In fact, I am going to make an outlandish claim here, and I'm going to say it's more like 50-50. In fact, I know that I've spoken to Rennie. I know that the majority of people who are SSA approved are indoor sites. The majority of people who are SSA approved are indoor sites. However, I think the overall majority, I'm going to say it. The overall majority of self-storage sites in the UK are outdoor sites, because a lot of those outdoor sites aren't SSA approved. There's there's a farm site near us that's not SSA approved. There's 4 outdoor sites in Beverley, and only 2 of them, and only one of them recently, are SSA approved. So that tells you that there's a lot of outdoor sites that are not SSA approved. So the SSA believe, from their records, there's more indoor sites than outdoor sites. Not quite as much as the report says, but overall, I still maintain that there's more outdoor sites than indoor sites. So yes, the report says that 16% are outdoor sites, but that is only of the people who filled that report. And obviously, the people who filled that report, most of them who have the ability to fill out the form, the ability to fill it all out, and have the staff, will be indoor sites because they have a bigger setup, they're a bigger company, they turn over more revenue, etc. So therefore can spend more on staffing, and then they have the staff available to fill out this form. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight this, and I can only see this increasing. By the way, I've been speaking to finance companies, brokers, and all the money at the minute coming into the industry, or the vast majority of the money coming into the industry, is for container sites, outdoor sites, and there's a little bit of a steadying of indoor sites because of the cost of borrowing, etc., etc., etc. So I think this figure, or the split, will just continue to be more outdoor sites. Because why? It's an easier barrier to entry into. If you want to get in self-storage, the easiest way is to do a container site. I've got a call with a big operator in the UK today at 10 o'clock, and we're talking outdoor sites. We're talking about returns, and yeah, I can't wait for it. Anyway, right, on to takeaway number 2. Industry report, takeaway number 2, customer satisfaction. 89% of customers are either satisfied or very satisfied with their self-storage facility. And we're going to go a little bit further. That's the breakdown is 58% of customers are very satisfied. I love that. I think we should give ourselves a pat on the back here, because that means that customers like what we have to offer. So 31% of customers are satisfied. So like I said, 89% overall are either satisfied or very satisfied. I think we can be proud of that. And another thing to recognize is that it just highlights that it's fairly easy to satisfy our customers. We don't have to do a lot to stand out. Ultimately, we sell an empty space. When somebody moves in, there's not a lot of moving parts to do. And there's not a lot we need to do to make our customers satisfied. So if we do something extra, like a little bonjoro welcoming to the self-storage, a welcome pack saying, here's a welcome pack. We know you might get, I don't know, it's a bit tiring moving in or whatever we say, and we have 2 bottles of water, some sweets, pack of crisps or whatever we do, then it means so much. We've give vouchers before to the ice cream shop. We've give vouchers before to the fish and chip shop. We've also given them a bottle of wine, welcome him to the facility. Just little things make a big difference. And ultimately, we want to stack as many positive experiences as we can for that customer. And I don't think we need to do a lot to stand out. And this just highlights that most people who come in self-storage, the vast majority of people, nearly 9 out of 10 people, are either satisfied or very satisfied with their storage facility. So I just think we should highlight that and say what a tremendous job that we're doing overall to look after our customers. I'm really, do you know what? I'm genuinely proud to be a part of an industry, an association that takes care of the customers like we clearly do. And that's just amazing. Right, I'm going to end it there. I've got some amazing takeaways for you tomorrow. All right, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.